This is a story of Jack and John. John told me the story about his friend, and they both went to the footy, right? He knows his friend has struggled with money for the last 35 years. He has spent his money on inappropriate things, and he's been bankrupt twice. And then even when he gets to the footy and they're sitting next to each other, John's sitting there and he's thinking, should I spend money on that pie? And should I spend money on that beer? Because I've worked hard to get it. Whereas Jack that's sitting there, he doesn't hesitate. He goes down, he buys 2 pies, he buys 3 beers, and his situation at home financially is insecure, it's in stress. He's been bankrupt twice. He doesn't own his house at this stage, but he's the exact same age as John sitting next to him. But John actually takes it serious when he's out and when he's about to hand over that hard-earned dollar to purchase the expensive beer. You know, he's adding that up in his head. He's going, okay, well, I can buy a carton of beer at home and I can have 24 beers for the 3 beers that we purchased together. So he thinks about that. And the reason that he thinks about that then leads to, he has a house. He's paid it off at this stage. He's been in the workforce for 30 years. So he's been conservative with money, and he's still conservative with money at this age, being in his early 60s. Whereas he's sitting right next to Jack, and Jack has been bankrupt. He's been through financial stress. He's still in financial stress, and he doesn't correlate it to the fact that he can purchase something that's quite expensive, especially when he hasn't got that stable financial base. He hasn't got his budget in place. He doesn't understand that these little choices that he makes that he thinks are insignificant are actually making a big difference in the way that he travels through life in and around his finances. John understands that it takes time to earn money, but he's also conservative when he spends money.